Sometimes in the life of a YouTuber, there's a time where your comments get absolutely obsessed with one specific thing, and this time around it's been the Danish League, and today we are gonna be rebuilding FC Midtjylland. Yes, you guys have been asking for this like crazy. Honestly, the comments just don't stop.
Please stop.
Rebuild Midtjylland, rebuild Copenhagen, rebuild Nordsjælland, even though I don't even know. Are they Norway or in Denmark? Probably one of the two. We're gonna go ahead and rebuild Midtjylland today, and we're gonna have some fun. Yes, I will try and bring in all the players that I personally loved this year in terms of watching football. And also one thing that we need to do throughout this rebuild is one youth academy talent will come through at Midtjylland that we will push through as the captain of our squad to lift all them big trophies. Let's see if I can be successful, and hopefully you guys will be asking for a Denmark rebuild this whole time. I'm finally gonna stop. Please. My comments have been flooded by Danish people. Hey, I love you guys though.
I really, really do.
So let's take a look into the Danish league table. You can see Nordsjælland actually was a Danish team, or is a Danish team. It's not like it wasn't, but they are coming in first place. Copenhagen came in second place, and Midtjylland was in the 8th position, which means they had to play in the playoffs. And those playoffs, they did really well. They came at the top of their half of the league table, which I believe kind of qualifies them for something. I'm actually not too sure. I'm going to read through it at the bottom here. Yes, playoff for Europa Conference League. That's what they have actually got themselves. Now, here's another thing. I know for a fact that Gustav Isaksen has done really well for this team, and I'm just checking his stats once again. He has gotten 23 goal contributions, 18 goals and 5 assists. That is the main man that we will probably focus on alongside the youth academy talent that I will bring in. And here's the team. Now, Isaksen seems to be a right winger who can also play in the striker position. I personally would love to have him as a right winger. He's left-footed. He can cut inside and score a couple of goals. Apart from Isaksen, Anders Dreyer has done really well for this team as well, but I believe he moved to Anderlecht, if I'm not mistaken. So he is not part of this squad as we speak. Yeah, he's not in here. And other than Isaksen, Christopher Olsson has gotten 12 goal contributions. This man, 27 years old. Obviously, I want to bring in an amazing youth academy talent into this team. And as I look through this squad right now, I think we have a couple of youngsters in here, if I'm not mistaken. So we have, let's say, Bach, 18 years old, 61 rated. Lind, 64 rated, out on loan at the moment. Could come back and do a good job for us. Sorensen, 20. Gigovic, I think this is a really good talent as well, if I'm not mistaken. And Shimshir, oh yeah, this guy is a big talent too. He has gotten, what, 5 goal contributions, 5 assists, at least, in the previous season. So that is another one that we can focus on. We can have Shimshir on the left, Isaksen on the right, and me as the coach for Midtjylland. Let's get started. All right, so Youth Academy. Hold the phone. David de Jong. 66 rated, 71 to 94 potential. You're kidding. That guy looks ridiculous. He is the best one. David de Jong, or David de Jong, however you want to say it. Since he's Dutch, it's probably David. But guys, this could be our guy. He has an amazing haircut too. This is perfect. Let's go. We have a youth academy talent. So De Jong fits in straight away into that cam position. Isaksen on the right, Shimshir on the left, Brumado up top. Only 23 years old, actually. Looks much older in that picture. And I was just looking through the individual best performers for this squad based on Opta stats tracking. And apparently, for the defense, Gartenmann has been the best. This guy has been having a great season, apparently. Looking at his stats right there. 25-year-old, 6'1" tall. Juninho has been doing a decent job, and Paulinho has been okay from time to time, from what I can tell from the individual stats. But then going into the midfield, Olsen has done an amazing job, it seems. This guy was one of the better midfielders for them. Probably after Dreyer left, he probably stepped up his game, so that's a good thing to see. And I completely forgot about this guy, Emiliano Martinez. I believe that's the same name that the Aston Villa goalkeeper has. But yeah, he is right here, 22-year-old from Uruguay. Seems to have had a good season as well, so that's pretty impressive. And then obviously in the attack, when I look at the players, Isaksen has been the best one, and then Shimshir has done well lately. But there is one transfer or multiple transfers that Midtjylland has already gone through, And I will bring these players in right now as well, just so we have an updated squad.
Cool.
Starting off with their big transfer from South Korea, Cho Gi-sung, a man that has gone ahead and scored 12 goals and gotten 4 assists in the K-League, is now joining them. And honestly, guys, there are some incredible players in the K-League that you should pay attention to, and a lot more of them will transfer over to Europe in the future, I believe. Just like Heung-min Son, we could have some big stars in the future. But this guy is an interesting one. He is now 24 years old in the game, but 25 years old in real life. A striker that will play in the middle for our team, supported by possibly Şimşir and Isaksin, if Isaksin doesn't move anywhere. So that means that Brumado will be taken out. Cho Gi-sung comes in with a 72 rating. And I don't know why this keeps happening. Why do these players keep swapping around after I've gone ahead and done the lineup? Anyways, he comes in with great amounts of pace, amazing physicality, a 5-star weak foot, 24 years old, 6'2" tall. Midtjylland have gotten themselves an amazing player who I reckon will do really well in the Danish league. Good luck with that guy. Going through the deals that Midtjylland have already done, Cho Gi-sung is legit the only one that would make it into the starting lineup, so I'm not going to go after the other ones, but this is currently one of my most exciting players out there at the moment. It is Boca Juniors right back Weigand, or fullback I should say. This guy has been stepping up a lot in this specific season. He has always been kind of looked at as like a good talent, but this season seems to be the one where he properly breaks out. And yeah, throughout this summer, he's obviously been playing in the Argentinian division. We have paid 4 million for him. Marcelo Weigand, remember the name. If he keeps up his performances like he's been doing right now, he could get a really good move very soon. Voice crack, and we will put him into the starting 11 straight away, as we don't seem to have a proper right back here anyways, apart from this Anderson guy, who is 25 years old. Didn't really excite me, so I'm going to go ahead and sell him and then keep Weigand in the starting 11. This guy for Boca doing amazing things, and now hopefully for Midtjylland too. My first signing, and honestly, it's my only one this season alongside Cho Gi-sung, who has come in. I want to see what this team is capable of, and of course, I want to see what De Jong can do as well for this squad as a youth academy player.
What can you do for me?
Our first season has come to an end at Midtjylland, and I want to see how things have gone. So we dive straight in and take a look at our youth academy talent. De Jong now on a 71 rating. That is great. The man has 5-star skill moves, high attacking work rate, 5'11", could probably turn out to be an insane player. Isaksin 78, highest rated player in the team. Cho Gi-sung 75 rated at this stage, and Şimşir hopefully growing enough. But here's the catch, guys. I didn't realize that we had Pione Sisto. Remember Pione Sisto? At one point he was supposed to be an insane talent, and now it seems like he's just become a backup player at Midtjylland, which is a big letdown seeing this happen. There are so many talents throughout the history of the past like 10 years at least, where so many talents were pushed into high stage of like stardom and nothing really happened. How many of those can you guys remember? Let me know of some of the failed wonder kids you can think of straight away in the comments down below, and even some of the niche ones that a lot of people don't really know about anymore. But hey, going into the team right here, I hope we have done well. I hope we have qualified for Europe, and we have. So we have finished in the playoffs in the championship round, second place for Midtjylland, 74 points in the regular season with the second place as well. I am hoping next season we can beat Copenhagen. And then obviously I wonder, does this put us into Europa League? I believe so. But let's go ahead and see how things have gone for the players. We have Cho Gi-sung, 28-3. He's now 25 years old. This guy could have a bright career over here. But Isaksin clearly is the one that we want to see reach the heights of the 90s one day. Sisto has played for Şimşir, it seems, which is a bit of a letdown, but Şimşir has overtaken his rating and will probably be much happier in the next season, doing even better. Olson is going to leave and go to Anderlecht. Oh, that's interesting. So does that mean Dreyer has gone the other way? Was that like part of the deal? Anyways, Paulinho with 3 goals there. De Jong, 2 goals and 5 assists. Decent start for this man's young career, 18 years old at this stage. nothing to complain about for this season, but I want to bring in more of my favorite youngsters into this team now in the next transfer window. I'm going in for a Turkish goalkeeper who is a big talent, who apparently at one point was wanted by Man City. That's something that he mentioned himself. And now we are signing him. It's Doğan Alemdar. This is a goalkeeper that played for a Ligue 1 side, Rennes. And obviously that side has brought in a lot of talents this season, specifically Jeremy Doku and some others. They are going to do a great job, I reckon. But Alemdar has been pushed out of those plans for the upcoming season and has been loaned out into Ligue 2 or possibly even sold. I'm not too sure if it's a loan or a permanent deal, but he is now a part of Midtjylland. I am excited about this kid walking into this team because he still has bags and bags of talent, and I fully expect him to play in the starting position for a team in the future. He comes in with a 74 rating, replacing Lössl as one of my favorite wonder kids for that goalkeeper position in the future. This season, he didn't play as much because Mandanda, who came over from Marseille, has taken over his position. So now he gets his starting spot at Midtjylland.
High five!
Next up is a Polish player that has been loaned out into the Belgian division, is now back at Salzburg. It's Piatkowski. Guys, I think he is a quality player. This could be someone that now slots into that defense at Salzburg, depending on if Oumar Solé is going to leave that team. The French centre-back, who was already linked to multiple teams in a previous transfer window. Piatkowski has done a decent job at Ghent and could possibly go ahead and become a beast for Salzburg, which obviously is going to raise his stock massively, as we have seen with many players in those Red Bull teams. So for me, he comes in right now with a 73 rating. He takes over from Juninho, and he is someone with a 4-star weak foot, high work rate, 6'3" tall, and someone that knows how to play with the ball. So you could look at him as like more of like the modern type of defenders, because obviously at Red Bull, you learn a lot of that stuff. Next up, we're going after a German talent that has played for Aarhus and is now moving to Inter, but I don't care. I want him in my team. Bisek is a massive talent, and when I say massive, he's 6'5". This is a defender that you want to have in the future. Jan Aurel Bisek has done a great job for the German national team in the youth levels and now has moved over to Inter, I believe. He will take over that right centre-back position for me. He comes in at 6'5", high defensive work rate. This could be potentially the future German centre-back in the national team, and I would have absolutely nothing against it. Such a bright talent. Hopefully, he can continue to learn how to defend to the best of levels in Italy, which obviously the Italian league previously was known for that amazing defensive style. So I'm really hoping Bisek can improve over there and get a starting 11 spot at Inter at one point. So for me, he needed to come into this team. Now our defense is looking very, very good. And I do want to bring in possibly a centre mid to finish off this transfer window. You and I know England have some big talents in football right now, and one of them is Alex Scott, the Bristol City midfielder, who I believe has 4 goals or 5 goal contributions this season, is wanted by a lot of clubs, and he is now joining Midtjylland. Guys, we're going after him. We're going after some of the brightest talents in world football right now that might not have that big name yet, but this is someone that I think could turn out to be a beast in the future, and a lot of teams in the Premier League think the same. Alex Scott now coming in is going to play as a centre midfielder, a decent amount of pace, good passing and dribbling. Probably can do even better in the cam position, but that is De Jong's position, my guy. You got to play centre mid, and hopefully he can help us score more goals, because Martinez is going to do the defending and Scott is going to help out the attack for us. And now we're set for the rest of the season.
Me likey.
In our second season, I gotta say, I am somewhat disappointed, because Brøndby this time have won the league title. We have come in second place twice now, and have just not been able to get things done there. Now, in the Europa League, my friends, we got to the stages of, where were we? I don't even remember. Round of 16, possibly? Was it? Where was it? Oh, there we go. Preliminary round. We got kicked out by Ajax, so things didn't really go too far for us, but it is what it is. We are still a small Danish side who are trying their best to get to that high level. Now, Talking about high level, Isaksin on an 82. Cho Ge-sung looking good. A young 76. Scott up to a 76 as well. Martinez, 80 rated, buddy. I love that. Defensively, we obviously brought in a couple of players. Very happy with them. Need to bring in a new left back. Having said that, though, this guy came back from loan. He's 73 rated. He could potentially use him. He's only 22 years old. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to bring in players or talents that I believe in. So we're going to look at that. But generally speaking, I think this team is doing a great job. And next season, I expect a lot more 80s in here. And I expect the title. If we don't get it done, I'll be upset. But our South Korean striker is doing an incredible job right now. And he might actually hold that position until the end. We'll see about that. The young 12-5. He is getting there. He's becoming a very important part of this team, which I love to see. But now, for the next season, I want to make some big transfers. As we don't have that much space left, let's spend a little bit more cash on specific players.
Shut up and take my money.
This next player we're bringing in is obviously from Feyenoord. What did you expect? I watched him a lot and I can't wait to watch Feyenoord this season. Kelechi Hartman, the left back of that squad. One of the most amazing young talents for that left back position in European football right now. He is in like the top 7% for expected assists off of that left back position. He's in the top 10% for passes attempted, progressive passes, and also aerials won. This guy is someone that will make a big move very soon, but hopefully he stays at Feyenoord for one full season and possibly gets a move after that. I am heavily invested into this man's career, and he comes in with a 76 rating, it seems. Nope, 75. Why does it keep saying +1 over what it actually is? It drives me insane. Come on, EA. But Hartman comes in with a 75. Great pace, great passing, dribbling, physicality. He is 6 foot tall. And he is someone you need to be aware of. I'm very, very satisfied that he has now joined us at Midtjylland. This season is over too, and I couldn't bring it over my heart to go ahead and sign more players. I think I'm done, right? We are in the month of May, and actually, I need to show you guys something here. We did play in Champions League football, but we lost against Real Madrid in the round of 16. So Europe-wise, we are still not on that level yet. But Midtjylland, it's okay. We're a small side. We're working on it. And hopefully we'll get there one day. Now, obviously, we want to take a look at the squad here. We are seeing Isaksin 85, Cho Ge-sung 83, De Jong 81, Martinez 83, Weigand on the 81 as well, and our goalkeeper has gotten there. Şimşir is really close to getting there as well, which is obviously exciting. But generally speaking, guys, we seem to be in a great spot. Hartman initially didn't play. I had to fire some players in order to give him the playtime later on. So that's the reason as to why he didn't grow as much. But that is okay. Season, please go ahead and showcase me that we have won the title. And yes, we have. For the first time in a championship round, we finish at the top of the league table. And that means Midtjylland is playing Champions League football next season. And we're going big. And you know what? As much as I love Cho Ge-sung, I think I'm going to replace him. Yep, I said it, guys. I think I'm going to bring in a player because I have one striker in mind I would love to have in this career mode, and I'm going to go after it. Isaksin, 35-12. Cho Ge-sung, 21-1. Scott, 18-12. Let's go, buddy, from centre midfield. Incredible numbers. Şimşir, 8-15, and our youth academy, De Jong, 11-6. The striker spot is the only one I want to replace at this stage. I want to keep Şimşir and Isaksin of Midtjylland in this team. This man is the one I want at striker. It is Mathis Tel, a man that was sat on the bench mostly for Bayern Munich last season, despite Choupo-Moting being injured. And in that striker position, he is the one that Bayern Munich fans want to see play. A lot of fans were screaming for him to get playtime, including myself. Why is he holding up a Real Madrid shirt and why is it not Real Madrid anymore? What the hell happened here? Anyways, we have signed him, guys. I'm extremely happy about it. I'm at the start of this season, so you don't see his stats immediately. But generally speaking, Mathis Tel is such a big talent. Like, if you guys don't know him, he has been at Bayern Munich, came in as a massive talent from Rennes, I believe. And at the time, people were hoping he would go ahead and get a lot more playtime, and he didn't. Now, a lot of you guys would think maybe a young player like him would go out on loan and get a little bit of playtime away from the club. That's not what he has done. This guy has gone ahead and basically spent his time going ahead and learning German. Like, he has already given his full first German interview, and he is perfectly fine with the language as well. He has been very vocal about wanting to stay at Bayern Munich. He has said that he wants to fight for his place. His agent came out and said the same thing. I love that attitude. I absolutely love it. So Mathys Tel, as a Bayern fan myself, I really hope you can break through at one point and we don't even need Harry Kane. That would be great. But he is the one I wanted in the striker position badly, and now he is part of our squad. Despite the fact that he's not the highest rated player, he comes in alongside the rating of Bisek and Hartmann as well. But it's fine because we now have Mathys Tel striking for us. Our team has sadly failed in the Champions League, got kicked out and down into Europa League. And then in there, we got kicked out by Galatasaray, who actually, Turkish football, including Galatasaray, are making moves right now. Dusan Tadic has joined Fenerbahce. Jiku, the centre-back, has joined them. Edin Dzeko has joined them as well. I think Gala has just signed Angelino. I thought now with the Saudi money, a lot of those types of players would just go Saudi. I'm surprised that a lot of them are going Turkey as well. But hey, that's a totally different topic. Let me know your opinion on that in the comments down below as we take a look at our team and see them winning their back-to-back title in Denmark. Congratulations to the lads. And let me see the performances. De Jong got injured, but 84 rated. Isaksen is just on fire. The guy is 89 rated now. Tel up to an 81. Şimşir as well. Midfield alongside Martinez, who looks incredible right now. Defensively, everyone above 80. Let's go. Alemdar looking good. Bench is okay for the Danish league for sure. And Mathys Tel, 26-7 in his first season over here. Isaksen, good one as well. Scott is stepping it up massively. I love that. De Jong in 32 games has done a great job for us. But guys, we need to move forward into European football and establish ourselves as more than a team that gets kicked out every time they get into the round of 16. That needs to change.
Right this second.
Lads, we have lost in the quarterfinals against Real Madrid. We are improving as a team. I am very proud of this squad as things stand, and I'm so satisfied with the starting 11. And right here, we'll finish off the season, hopefully in the first place. Seems like we have won the Danish Cup against Copenhagen, so that's a big one. And then going into the league table right here, we can see ourselves in that first position with 83 points. Quarterfinalists in the Champions League with this team right here. Honestly, I'm surprised that this Martinez can grow this far. 90 rated. Defense looks great. Midfield looks amazing. Offense is fully ready for Champions League football. The bench, maybe not so much, but honestly, I couldn't care less. I want to focus on the starting 11. 49 goal contributions in 48 games. Gustav Isaksen is unreal. And Mathys Tel and De Jong and Şimşir and Scott, all these guys are supporting him in what he does best, which is carrying this squad in an absolutely incredible way. But having said all that, I think now is the time for us to actually challenge for that Champions League trophy. The team has nearly gotten it done last time. Let's see if we can get even further this time. Semi-finals, maybe. We got an easy opponent this time around. Round of 16, Wolves. Quarterfinals, Bayern Munich, 2-0 win. And another one to play against Real Madrid. I believe Real Madrid has kicked us out twice out of European competitions. We lose in the cup, which is a big L. Lose in the league. We beat Real 3-0. Let's go, dude. I thought the form was breaking down, but it didn't. Our team is going to play against PSG in the final. A huge moment for Midtjylland, going from playing in the relegation round to now playing against PSG in the final. And two originals from the squad have remained in the team. As you guys know, we have Şimşir on the left, 90 rated. We have the Youth Academy talent that I promised to be the one to lift that trophy, hopefully. And he is doing really well. De Jong, 93 pace, 94 dribbling, 5-star, 5-star. And then, of course, Isaksen, the real-life best performer from Midtjylland, is looking ridiculous. Going to be interesting to see what happens to his career. And then a bunch of players that I personally really enjoy at the moment. Mathys Tel, Then we have Scott coming in, Hartmann from Feyenoord, Piatkowski from Ghent/Salzburg, Bissek, the new German big talent, Weigand, who has been on top form for Boca Juniors lately, and then Doğan Alemdar, the goalkeeper that's going to play for Troyes in the second division of France. Our bench looks horrendous, but that is just typical me, and that's okay. In the league table, let me just double check if we can win a double this season. Superliga, Midtjylland at the top, Copenhagen and Brøndby in second and third. Our team has performed extremely well, and the top scorer, is it Matthijs Tel or Isaksen? It's Tel, 33-7, 40 goal contributions. Isaksen did well, De Jong had a good season, Şimşir as well. Overall, everyone seems to be performing, and the highest rated player in the team actually, as we finish, is Isaksen with a 94+3 this season. That is immense. But, guys, the moment of truth has come. It is against PSG. It is against Mbappe and Cho Gyu-sung. No freaking way. This is gonna be interesting. I gotta admit, man, when it comes to the next FIFA, or FC24, as we should probably call it, I'm very excited, guys. I have seen the trailer and everything, and at the end of the day, it's just a game that I've been playing for my entire life. And even though there are a lot of things that I don't like about FIFA at times, I obviously owe this game a lot, right? It also is obviously coming down to the hard work that I've put in all throughout the years, but I do owe this game a lot. It has brought me an incredible life that I'm able to live due to it. And I'm just very excited to be able to go on a new journey with a new game in the upcoming season. Here goes Matthijs Tel. And what a save from Donnarumma. Any other goalkeeper, what the hell just happened there, would have probably conceded that. And it's fine still. Isaksen and Tel are failing against Donnarumma. Let me know, how much are you excited about this new game coming up? Because I very much am. I really hope they get career mode right.
Good luck.
Oh, come on. Oh, big save. That was a weird moment. Mazraoui shooting there. PSG got really close. Ooh, mistakes were made. Gone. No way. Donnarumma, man. What are you on? Hold on. I can win that. Yes, it's mine. Back across to Matthijs Tel. Lots of space. Matthijs Tel, the Frenchman, returns to go ahead ruin a French team. What a moment. The power, the accuracy, everything that he does in that specific moment is just absolutely perfect. What a goal. Oh, let's go, Kilinci Hartmann. Great steal for him. He's pushing onwards. Sees Matthijs Tel. Matthijs Tel in between two defenders, not capable of dealing with all of them, but hold on. We have the ball. Isaksen! Isaksen! Dude, it's two long shots. 34th minute. PSG is not happy with this situation. For sure not. This man has found the back of the net from so far out when Donnarumma was able to stop us from close up. He is not capable of doing it from far away. We seem to be too accurate. The shot technique is just perfection. No. Whoa, what a save, Alemdar. But also, what a terrible finish from our opponent. Doğan Alemdar. What a moment for that goalkeeper there. Weigand pushing onwards. Isaksen getting involved. In behind. Beauty of a through ball. Isaksen. Oh, Marquinhos can't even push him away, and this time I'm not full cam. Let's go. It's 2 goals for the best player of Midtjylland. Oh, mate. Honestly, this is exactly why we do these types of rebuilds, man. Taking teams that are nowhere near as good to becoming absolutely incredible. It's what I enjoy most on this game for sure. He still keeps going, though. Giving Isaksen room to play with. Oh, Isaksen puts that man on the floor. Another one. He is on fire right now. Into Matthijs Tel. You gotta score that. Come on. Isaksen did his best. No, I don't want this boring goal. No, I'm going all the way back. I am hurt. I'm hurt because Isaksen didn't get his insane moment there. Bisek, great tackle. Shimshir against 3. He gets past 1 with ease. All the way to the right by De Jong. Isaksen making a move inside. He knows what he's doing. He has 2 defenders on his back. And this man, honestly, he's so much fun. I'm so sad that he's not getting that insane goal for himself. Well, after all, here is that trophy anyways. And Isaksen will be a happy man alongside De Jong. Obviously, Isaksen has been the most impressive player throughout this whole thing. But I'm happy that we were able to bring a Youth Academy talent through all the way. Guys, this has been extremely enjoyable. And honestly, sometimes it's just nice to switch it up and not necessarily do a big team and go into some of these smaller sides. Hence why I've done it for a very, very long time on this channel and will continue to do so. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. And I'm sorry if I was full screen in some important moments. I won't know until I'm editing this a little bit. Thank you. Have a good one. Take care and peace.